You're watching Satluj TV News. I'm Angus Scott in London. As heavy rain continues, flooding across Punjab state has now accounted for 38 confirmed deaths, as 155 relief camps have been set up across 19 impacted districts. The worst affected districts include Patiala, Rupnagar, Moga and Ludhiana, where over 26,000 people have been evacuated to the camps. As the devastation across the region continues, there have been increasing demands for action to address the wider root cause of the catastrophe. Questions particularly relate to the management of water in the area that often leaves the land parched and starved of irrigation in the dry season, whilst during the monsoon it suffers terrible flooding. In terms of water flowing out of the region, 75% of Punjab's river water is diverted to other states, so many have questioned why it's only Punjab that is suffering the flooding. One reason, as it turns out, is that one of the largest outlets, the Rajasthan Canal for example, that regularly diverts water away from Punjab, shut its gates, exacerbating the recent flooding. Attention has also turned to water inflows into the state. The heavy monsoon this year has meant an extraordinary amount of water has flowed down the region's 5 large rivers, the largest of which is the Satluj. The Satluj is dammed upstream in the Himachal Pradesh state by the Bakra Dam, which therefore controls the flow of the river through Punjab. The dam is managed by the Bakra Beas Management Board, or BBMB, set up in 1966 under the Punjab Reorganisation Act, which controversially stripped Punjab of its usual riparian rights, or its normal rights under international law to manage its own water resources. Up until last year, the BBMB was managed by one representative from each of Punjab and Himachal Pradesh, and one from any other state. However, central government changed the rules, allowing members from any Indian state, thus further disenfranchising Punjab once again from managing its own water supplies. Since 1966, overall control of the dam has effectively resided with Indian central government, unlike states such as Bihar and Maharashtra. This central control over the dam has thus created ongoing tension between New Delhi and the Punjab, that also formed one of the central pillars of militancy of the region, which has long fought for the right to fair treatment and autonomy. The fight over the simple human right to the region's own water supply ultimately resulted in the killings of tens of thousands of Punjabis over the decades by Indian police and military. This year's flooding has again placed the focus of attention on the Bakra Dam, where BBMB have once again been accused of mismanagement. Critics say that gates should have been opened much earlier in the year in anticipation of the monsoon, particularly to top up the already desperately low water table in the region, so vital for agricultural irrigation. Even NASA recently warned that the region has the lowest water table on the planet. However, by delaying the opening of the dam's gates as the monsoon peaked and filled the reservoir to its maximum, BBMB were then forced to open the gates at the worst possible time and releasing millions of gallons of water onto an already flooded area, causing the resultant devastation. Meanwhile, the residents of Punjab battle to rebuild their lives, once again destroyed by forces outside their own control. You've been watching Satluj TV News, and you can find more stories in detail on our channel at Satnet News, so it's worth clicking on that subscribe button to make sure you get to see stories as they're broadcast. And don't forget, if you have any comments or opinions on any of our news stories, you can comment below, or indeed drop us a direct message at message@satlujtv.com. We'd love to hear from you. In the meantime, thanks for watching. For Satluj TV News, I'm Angus Scott in London.